Hi, I'm doing a reading right now for Sagittarius for the month of December, and I'm shuffling as I go, so it's all in real time. So yeah, I also do private readings too. If you're interested, just see my info below. My email's tara@tarastarot.com. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming up. This is the first time I'm doing the monthly videos, so this is exciting. I know some Saggies, so yeah. And right now, for everybody, we're in this time of completion and this huge cycle we've been working towards is kind of ending, and we're getting launched into our new chapter, our new phase. Kind of like all the work we've done, good or bad, is kind of karmically coming to the surface now, which I think is a lot of the sexual predation going on in the news right now. Things are coming out and people's deeds are being shown for what they are. Anyway, all right, 2 cards just came out, so we're gonna save those. All right, so I'm just gonna shuffle and tune in, see what's coming up for Sagittarius the month of December, the most important things that they need to know. If this doesn't resonate with you, you didn't need the message, so this is just, might not be for you. But some things will resonate, and you'll know what they are if they do. All right, I'm almost ready. So Sagittarius, month of December. What is going on? What is significant? What does Sag need to know about the month of December? All right. Here we go. 2, 3. All right. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. Lay them out. Actually, I can tell you what they are as I go. All right, the first card we got is the Chariot with the Knight of Pentacles. Looks like some forward moving growth. Oh, the Lovers is crowning, something love related or soul. Oh, and the 6 of Cups is underneath. Some kind of past link, past love, past soulmate, past chapter of your life coming back that makes you feel good. Leaving behind the recent past, 6 of Swords, leaving behind kind of a sad time, moving forward to positivity. Near future, 3 of Wands, so looking out, charting your course, getting some return. Not even charting your course, getting return for the course you've charted, or seeing some return, seeing some growth, seeing some energy sustain itself and move you forward. We have representing you, Justice. Again, this karma energy I'm feeling very strongly. We have the 8 of Pentacles in your environment, something to do with a goal you've been working towards, or someone in your life that has something they've been working really hard towards. The 7 of Cups, your hopes and your fears. Wishes in the sky, making wishes, being overwhelmed with choices or not knowing what to choose. And we have the outcome, 4 of Wands, happy celebration, marriage, stability. We've got 9 of Cups. Oh, this looks great. We've got the Tower, some surprises in store, and Ace of Cups. Looks like this whole new beginnings at hand. That's exciting. Okay, cool. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. All right, so I'm just going to take one look at these cards real quick and soak it in. And then I'll start, we'll get going. Yeah, there's, yeah, it's looking really positive. And then a couple cards popped out that makes sense too. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go one by one and look at all the cards. So I have, the Chariot in the present position. So this is where you are, where you find yourself in the present situation, the Chariot energy. This is faded energy. This is energy that is beyond your personal control as a major card. So this is so exciting. It's all about that triumphant, life-changing, forward momentum, being in the flow, balancing energies and moving where you want to go. So you know, you're over a period of struggle and there's this free flowing movement. There's this forward motion. This is carrying you forward. This is a faded energy. This is, you're being guided. You're in the flow. Now, if you feel some frustration of like you're not in the flow, like you're not balancing correctly, this might be telling you that you need to find that right balance within yourself in order to move forward. So, you know, like when you have a goal and when you're too productive, it burns you out and then you can't be productive. So there's a balance between work and rest. There's a balance, you know, energetically you can feel when you're blocked and you can feel when everything's going your way and you're moving forward and things are working in harmony. So this energy is available to you now. It may be manifesting in different shades based on your own belief, your own circumstance, your own personality, your own soul, and your own self. But if that's the case, know that this is available for you. You just have to find that right balance to open that energy and move you forward. But this looks really great. Like you may have even just had some recent big success or broken free or entered a new landscape, metaphorically or real. You know, it's just you may have, this may be now coming close into the future, or this may be you just had this triumphant moment. But good, your soul's moving forward, your plans are moving forward, you're where you should be, and you're moving forward with the help of the universe. So that's a great card. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles going with that energy is showing practical steps forward. This might not be happening as fast as you would like it to, but the good thing about that is that it's one foot after the next. It's not anything rash or anything that can be ruined or too risky. It's every step is really stable and going to get you to the next step. So, you know, a practical, slow-moving, conscious growth. So I'm definitely seeing movement forward, and congratulations. I feel like this is something really exciting and that you've been working on and wanting. Crowning the reading, how you're kind of looking at the situation, or what's most obvious to you, or how your mental state is related to the situation, or just what's obvious to you about the situation in your daily conscious life, is the Lovers. So this seems like related to love, a love partner. I know a Sagittarius who just moved in with her like long time boyfriend of like 8 years or something crazy. Like they just got a house finally. So stuff like that's just interesting. That's one, but similarity. So yeah, so this kind of looks like exciting news with love. But it could just be involving love. It's the Lovers card is all about like, what is your soul? What is calling your soul? What feels right to your soul? It's this energy that you can't turn away from because you're so, it gets you to your core, and it calls into question a lot about you, like your values, what you want, who are you? It's that deep soul, soul enriching connection. And it can be with the person, but it can be with a career, it can be with your calling, or it can be with, you know, a family member. But often it's romantic, and often when this card comes up for me, it's like almost like a karmic, like lovers thing, like, but that's just for me. Like it doesn't, whenever this card like ended up in my outcome position, like I didn't end up with the person, but it was like a lifelong, like a true love and like a life-changing love. But that doesn't mean, I'm not saying that for you, but so this can have different manifestations, but the core of it is just your soul calling, and what feels right in your soul, you're kind of experiencing now or being called to experience. Underneath the energy, this is like where everything's coming from, or the unknown factor involved, or what is the subconscious root of all of this. And this is the Six of Cups. So this is such a positive card, beautiful energy, uplifting. This card is all about the past returning in a really nostalgic, fulfilling way, in a sweet way. This could be a past life you've had with someone, that maybe you've just like absolved some karma from a past life, and you feel this forward motion, like you're finally free to move on and to a greater level of expansion and happiness. I'm kind of getting that vibe. It's like something related to the past has been achieved, and there's a triumph, and there's this forward motion, and it involves love and this love of your soul and your integrity, and there's practical movement forward regarding this issue. So if it's not a past life thing, it could be someone from your childhood coming back that's meaningful. For me, this energy in my life, just thinking off the top of my head right now, is feeling like this restored, like, authenticity of like who I was as a child coming back, like me wanting to do things I enjoy again, and feeling that energy and feeling like a new lease on life. But it feels like I'm getting back in touch with who I really am as I was my essence as a child. So stuff like that. But that's beautiful. So that's the foundation. So this so far looks super successful. Whatever's going on, there is forward motion, and it is like soul enriching and fulfilling. The past, what we're leaving behind, Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is getting away from rough emotional waters and moving into calm seas, a peace of mind. So this is good. This is an improvement in your emotional, mental state. Healing, getting to a new place that's more even keel. So kind of the rough waters are over. That's great. The near future, this could be days, weeks, could be a couple months, but usually it's pretty recent. The next main thing you'll experience related to this topic. And this is the Three of Wands. So it's like all the effort you've put in, and the seeds you've planted, and the willpower you've let out there, and the intentions you've set, now in the near future, they're going to come back to you. So you're going to start seeing some things sprout. Now this could be a partner that, like a business partner comes into the picture. It could be your actual like love partner. It could be something of value, or a missing ingredient, or a missing link that comes in, or an opportunity from someone. It can be manifest in many different ways, but it's something coming back that's going to help you on your journey. It's something related to your goal that is now you're seeing returns for. You're seeing the way forward. You're seeing this goal you set start to manifest, and you're going to get. So in the picture, this guy, he's, a merchant or whatever, or a lord or whatever, and he's sending out these ships. Now, usually I look at this card like the ships are coming back. Like he's sent out his directions, his goals, and then he's getting a return, all his profits, all his whatever's coming back. Or it could be that he's sending them out and eventually they'll come back. But this card in general means, it's like a three, it's like a fire, wands are fire, and instead of there being just one lonely fire, you have to keep going, and then another element of the fire where where you're going now, but still you have to kind of do the work. The three is like when that fire stands on its own. It's like the three sticks of the fire, and it supports itself. It's like gained enough energy and momentum to start becoming a real thing in your experience. So what's going on with you? This is great. This is like looking awesome. All right, this card represents you at the moment. So this is how you see yourself, how you portray yourself, what you believe, what you're embodying. So this is the Justice card. So there's definitely some kind of justice and righting of the wrong, and justice being done in December in your life. I feel like it is a karmic thing. I feel like your karma's done and now things are set right. Like you've achieved, you got through the lessons you've needed to in this last year, 2 year, 5 year period. And now you're, things are balanced. Things are where they should be. Things are moving in the right way, forward. So like you're getting your due justice. Things are set right. You're over the hard times. And the environment, this could be, you know, your workplace. This could be your friends. This could be the person you're asking about in the situation or the most relevant thing externally. Could be how people see you too, or how people influence you. But this is the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about working hard to achieve your goals, practically taking the time to put effort in, to build something you want to create. And this is just working away. You have to put in the work. So there could be a lot of work, or a lot of work is put into this situation, or someone related to this situation is distracted or working. Could even be working for your united goal, but there's some element, this is important in some way. So surrounding you, this energy of practical, diligent work and creation. So then the hopes and fears is the 7 of Cups. This card's like, for the hopes and fears, I mean, fearing of making the wrong choice, fearing of having too many choices and not knowing which one's right, fearing what you are hoping and praying for won't come true. So, you know, with the hopes and the fears, you know, you want to detach from your hopes and your fears because you don't want to be overwhelmed and you don't want to be overthinking, and you don't want to be blocking yourself. So, you know, if you are feeling overwhelmed or you don't know what to choose, or you're too scattered and your energy's split, don't worry about that and put more struggle and effort into that thought. Try to detach and try to really get in touch with your desires, you know, what is right for you and what do you really want, and then don't worry and just try to focus on that. You know, we have the Lovers in your mindset that's crowning you, that's hanging over you, which is like, what do you want? What is your soul calling you towards? What's right in your heart? And then the Justice card represents you, so having integrity and having you know, the external match the internal, having that balance and that justice. So I feel like you are really aligned with yourself. But maybe you're fearing you're not. Something like that, if that makes sense. All right, then the outcome. I mean, what an awesome, awesome freaking outcome. We've got the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Pentacles. So looking at all this together, all right, well, first we have, you know, we have the 4 of Wands. That's like unity, harmony, celebration, marriage, foundation, stability. So whatever goal you've been working towards is now firmly rooted, grounded. Other people can see it and appreciate it, and there's a celebratory, joyful situation and experience that everyone feels and is happy about. The 9 of Cups is, you know, being delighted in all your senses and feeling like you have what you've wanted, what you've desired is yours, feeling fulfilled, feeling content, you know, getting your goal and what you want. And the Ace of Pentacles is this whole new beginning, this abundant beginning, this beginning full of blessings. Now, this is the potential there. You can walk through that gate into the garden at any moment. So, you know, you still have to, of course, be engaged and you know, you're involved in the creative process too, but the potential is here. It looks like for such an amazing outcome to this situation. I mean, if you have any doubts, I would say move forward. Like there's a smooth sailing and tons of benefits. And then the Tower, which I'm going to get a clarification on, this is like, you know, making me feel like there's some kind of surprise happening or something you thought would happen, or the way you thought it would go, it doesn't, and that might freak you out, but really, this is the track your soul wants to be on, and it's actually a better, more abundant blessing and outcome than what your ego may have been trying to convince you wanted. Also, this card for me, when it's surrounded by good cards, and it's not a like disaster, panic, like losing what you're attached to, it's like this freedom and liberation, like letting your emotions out, letting it all go, being who you are, saying what you believe, doing what you want, being who you are, and breaking free of any kind of limiting structure or belief system that just isn't true and just isn't real. The cards that popped out make total sense. The Empress and the Two of Wands. So nourishment, nurturance, growth, cycles of time, moving forward. But there's a patience here because there's a harmony, there's a rhythm, there's a cyclical nature here. So things take time to grow. A baby takes 9 months to mature. Trees take a certain amount of years to grow or bud. So it's like that kind of thing. It's like there's all this energy and free-flowing potential and growth and nurturance and beauty related to the situation. There may be an element though of, you have to go move with the flow and don't force, don't push. Things are developing. Things are developing in the right direction in the way you want. Even if it happens unexpectedly in a way that's unexpected. And this is you. This is looking out the Two of Wands. So setting that intention, looking over the world. What do I want? What do I want to build? Where do I want to go? Who am I? Creating these plans and goals for this next cycle. And this next cycle is all about us being more aligned with who we are in our external life, matching that, and us getting to live our life by our own volition and our own rules and our own guidance system. You have the world in your hands, and this looks really good. The bottom card was the Two of Pentacles, which is this energy of moving with the changes. So there is this need to be flexible, I'm feeling. Like, things are going. You're moving. You're getting where you want to go. The energy's supporting you. You don't have any barriers. It's time. It's karmically time now for whatever this is to move forward, to satisfy you, to fulfill you, to give you good returns. But there is this need to move with the changes, to work with this process and not rush it, not force it, but you might have to be a little flexible at times, move with the ocean, move with the waves, move with the resources you have. There's more like work to be done here. But it's really nothing, I don't see any real hurdles or any obstacles here at all. I just see you moving forward step by step and it continuing to build and grow. And I see this turning out amazingly and successfully. I just want to do one clarification card for the Tower just to see what kind of that's talking about. So what is the Tower card trying to tell us? Is it something shocking and something that the Sagittarius won't want? Or is it something, a blessing in disguise? Or is it freedom and release? Regarding the situation, what does the Tower card mean? Show me the Tower, 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 Tower. Tower. The High Priestess. Okay, I think it's saying to follow your inner intuition and your core, and don't, if you have set some goals or egoic structures, or this is the way it has to be, or I believe this and it can only be this, or if you're attached to something, or if you're attached to the way this process is unfolding, or if you're attached to the outcome you're getting, don't do that, because that can actually limit what God has in store for you and what all the greatness that you can open up and let into your life. If you're limiting it and only seeing this, then this can't come in if your consciousness is only allowing for this outcome. So tune in, get soul search, figure out and be in that energy of who you really are, and any pressure or stress or this demanding pressure of how things need to be, let go of that. And if you